Richard was a man people noticed before he even said a word. At 6'3", broad-chested, with skin as dark and smooth as polished mahogany, he was the kind of man mothers prayed their daughters would marry. His beard was always neatly trimmed, his teeth perfectly white, and when he smiled, even strangers felt warmth in their chest. But it wasn't just his looks. Richard smelled like money, literally. His perfume was imported, his suits were custom-made, and his cars glistened under the sun. At only 35, he had 2 thriving businesses, a mansion that stood like a fortress at the edge of town, and a reputation as one of the most eloquent men you'd ever hear speak. When Richard opened his mouth, his baritone voice was like music. Women swore they could listen to him forever. Yet despite all his perfection, something didn't add up. Richard had never been in a relationship that lasted longer than a week. People noticed it quickly. A new woman would appear at his side, beautiful, glowing with happiness, and by the 7th day, she was gone, leaving behind unanswered questions and hushed whispers. Some claimed Richard was too proud, that maybe he was controlling behind closed doors. Others said he must have a violent temper. But the strangest rumor of all spread like wildfire, that Richard had a hidden room in his mansion. Some swore the women who left him must have stumbled upon it, seen something terrible inside, and run for their lives. At weddings, aunties would whisper, "He's handsome, yes, but don't you wonder why no woman lasts more than a week in his house?" Fathers shook their heads and said, "A man can be rich and good-looking, but if women keep leaving, something is wrong." Richard pretended not to hear. He wore his pain behind a smile, arriving at parties in expensive suits and luxury cars. But inside, he was drowning. Every time a relationship ended, he lay awake at night, staring at the ceiling, asking the same question, "Why me? Why can't I hold on to love?" He knew the truth, but it was too shameful to admit. His manhood refused to rise. No matter how much a woman touched, kissed, or begged, nothing happened.